Hello everyone and welcome back to the Grand Chess Tour, not Rapid but Blitz event. The Rapid event is over and we said that we're gonna cover one more game from the Rapid section and then check out whatever happens, but I had other plans and I decided not to show another game. But since we didn't show the standings, Maxim Vachier-Lagrave won the Rapid section of the event and now we are heading into Blitz. So here, a really wonderful game between Viswanathan, Anand and Daniil Dubov. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. We're not going to overanalyze it since it's Blitz. I know you guys don't enjoy that. But just wanted to show you this very nice close-up of Dubov. Look at this. You know how we always say that it's always difficult to find a nice photo of Nepo to use for his profile photo. Well, here is his counterpart. It's very hard to find a photo of Dubov that is not excellent to use as a profile photo. So we could say the Barney Stinson of the chess world. Now, getting back to the game, Anand opens with e4 with g6, so a bit of modern defense here, d4, d6, and now knight to c3 with bishop to g7. So now we still in the modern defense line, bishop to e3 and now a6. So nothing new here, it has all been played before. We have h3 by Anand and now knight to d7. And here Anand is always been known as an excellent blitz player. He's been known for his speed for the entire life. But Dubov is, as of the last World Chess Championship, well, the Blitz World Chess Championship, he's the reigning World Blitz Champion. So let's see how the game goes with f4 and now b5 by Dubov. Again, it's not a new idea, but there is only one game that has reached this position, and there knight to f3 was played. But here we have e5. So Anand is the one that goes for the new line, and it is now, as of move 7, that we have a completely new game. So let's see what happens. We have knight to b6. Dubov prepares to bring this knight over to c4, where if white wants to get rid of it, Anand will either have to give up his light square bishop or play b3 to kick the knight away, which is not something you want to do when this dark square bishop controls this diagonal. We have knight to f3 by Anand and now just e6 with bishop to d3, knight to e7. Dubov prepares the castle with castles by Anand and now bishop to b7. Now fianchettoing both bishops here. We have a4 by Anand, a nice flank attack here against the b5 pawn, and now knight to c4. So like we said, Anand will at some point give up the light square bishop for this knight. We have bishop captures, b captures, and now queen to e2. Anand goes after the c4 pawn, but Dubov defends it with knight to f5. And now, of course, you cannot capture, as the queen has to keep an eye on the bishop on e3. So bishop back to f2. Anand doesn't want to part with his dark square bishop. We have castles by Dubov, and now again, can you capture the pawn? If you capture it, then black gets to mess up white's pawn structure here in front of the king with the bishop captures on f3. And after g captures, it's well, pretty windy in front of the king. You can start with g5, try and bust open the position here, get the queen into the game, and play king h8, rook g8, and it could get ugly. It's not probably playable in a longer game, but in Blitz you don't want to allow this. So we have knight to d2. Now Anand prepares to capture on c4 with the knight, and now c5. D captures on c5, Dubov captures on e5, we have f captures on e5, and now Anand is temporarily up a pawn, but it's going to be hard to keep an eye on all of those pawns with knight to d4. So already the queen is under attack. You're threatening to capture on c2, you're threatening to capture on e5 if the queen moves away. Anand chooses queen to g4, and now Dubov regains material with bishop captures on e5. We have knight captures on c4, grabbing another pawn, now attacking the bishop, and first we have f5, kicking the queen back, queen to h4, now offering a queen trade, but Dubov takes, the idea that his bishop is under attack, and he doesn't want to trade queens into one idea, and that is bishop to f6, just pushing the queen back, queen to g3, and now queen to c8. Here Dubov wants to play queen to c6 and get his queen bishop battery to create some threats against, the king. We have knight to d6 now, attacking the queen and the bishop here, queen to c6 now with this beautiful battery. And here Anand, well, Anand's spidey sense wasn't tingling strong enough. Here Anand has an excellent position. He has to capture on b7 and just continue playing the game. But here Anand said, well, there's no rush. I mean, there's nothing black can actually do here, and I can always capture on b7. It's not like black can do anything to stop it. The bishop can go anywhere. Maybe if he develops the rook, prepares bishop a8, only then will I capture on b7. So he decided to improve the position first, rook a8, just to get that rook into the game. But there's a problem. Rook a1 loses the game for Anand, so feel free to pause the video here and try to find the winning idea for Dubov. It's could be an obvious one for you now that I said it, but you know, take a second or two or a minute. For those of you who were able to do it, congratulations, you are an excellent trapper of queens and or / deliverer of checkmates. And for those of you who just want to enjoy the show, bishop to e5. And now already you can see that white's in a lot of problems. You can't really move the queen anywhere. If you capture the bishop, you're getting checkmated with queen to g2. So of course Anand played queen to g5, and now it's not over. You just repeat. Of course you can start with bishop to f6 to kick the queen away back to g3 and repeat this. So you can force a draw at any moment, but there is an even better move, which I'm sure you all saw when you decided bishop to e5 was winning, and that is bishop to f4. And now the bishop guards both g5 and g3, and there is nowhere to run. You cannot go to g4, so you can either wait for black to capture your queen, or you can capture the bishop and then you fall victim to checkmate. So it's really amazing how such a thing can happen, but that's the fun of you know, quicker time formats such as the Blitz time format, as even you know, a great player like Viswanathan Anand can, you know, overlook such an idea. You know, yeah, of course, like 99 times out of 100 he would play knight captures on b7, but this one time he decided to first improve the position, and then it all fell apart. It didn't take World Blitz champion Dubov much to find the queen e5 refutation of rook a1, and that's it for this game. So yeah, really incredible stuff. I do hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's always refreshing to check up on some Blitz games and some rapid games after a nice classical event. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Again, I saw a nice tweet from Chess24 with this position, and I saw, oh yeah, okay, that's very nice. But yeah, I would like to thank Thyra Avis and Chase Oshiro for a contribution to my channel. Thank you a lot, I really appreciate it. As usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing the coverage of this Blitz event, continuing the Capablanca saga, and of course checking up on your suggestions, which are always excellent. And don't forget to update your AGADMATOR chess clock for Android and for iOS. Thank you all, and I will see you soon. Have an excellent rest of your day.